I just walked away and she went.
I didn't. I'm getting stuff off my lip.
Okay. Welcome back.
Copycat.
This episode is called Generation of Goodness. Baking Granny's special cakes. Cake, just one cake. So Granny is my granny. She always baked for us, and one of the cakes that we loved as a family was her sour cream cake. So we are going to bake.
She copied it. That's good.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not too sweet. It doesn't require icing. You can add glaze to it if you want. We made, for Christmas, we made different like toppings people could put on it because it's just a vanilla cake. You can do lemon or orange too, but we do vanilla. And we made a raspberry coulis to go on top. We made a cherry topping.
My favorite was the raspberry.
We made a salted caramel to drizzle.
My favorite was the caramel
or caramel. How do you all say it?
I say it caramel.
I say caramel. This week we're going to just sprinkle it with powdered sugar. I think it only has 7 ingredients. Typically, if you cook at home, these are all ingredients that you probably have in the house. Pretty simple. So we're going to go through it with you all and show you the steps. We've already prepped all the ingredients. The ingredients that you will need are butter, sugar, eggs, flour, baking soda, sour cream, and vanilla. And this is I use a tin pan here. I guess you could use
this oily.
Yeah, no, I've already oiled it. You want to oil real good so it doesn't stick in the middle part.
Yeah.
Because this will actually be the top. So we'll flip it out and then we'll flip it back over so that the crusty sugar part, that's actually like my favorite part of the cake, is on top. And then it catches like the crevices catch the powdered sugar. The first thing that you need to do is put the butter in the mixer and cream it.
Have it in there.
And once it's creamed, it's room temperature butter. Once it's creamed, we'll add the sugar.
So now we have to add the sugar.
Cream it until it's what?
Cream it until it's fluffy.
Light and fluffy.
I forgot I have a microphone on. If I ate this, I would be bouncing off the walls tonight. What did I, Mama?
Alright, so the next thing we add is an egg at a time. And what I'm going to have Jazlynn do is crack the eggs into a different container. So when we just had the sugar in. So that we can make sure that no shells get into the cake.
And then after we're finished, it's in our stomachs.
I don't know what she's talking about.
That was a big one.
Mm-hmm. Have any eggs or any shells?
I do have an egg. There's one. There's 2.
Look, yep, there's some shells.
I'm gonna get a spoon.
Okay. The shells are up. 1 egg is going in.
Whoa, that looks
satisfying. And then we're going to turn on the mixer.
It looks eggful. It looks eggful.
No! You got shells on your hand. Okay, put it in.
Eggifying. Divide it. If you know that in science,
We don't need to divide it.
it's math, and math is science, and baking is science. Let's go.
Alright, now we need to scrape the sides a little bit.
because we're bad at baking.
No way!
Scrape it, and then we'll mix it back up some more. Next up, we're going to add our vanilla and mix that in. And then we're going to add our flour that has been sifted, and it has baking soda with it.
Oh, I thought
the key to this is mixing it is not over mixing, because there is gluten, which I'm sure everybody has heard about now, in the flour. If you over mix flour, it toughens up because it's forming more gluten strings, protein, and
it will
taste sweet, but it's going to make the cake tougher. Bread, you want more gluten. Cakes, you don't want as much gluten because you don't want a tough cake.
You don't want to be healthy.
I don't know what she's talking about. That goes for the same thing as like quick breads. When you mix up quick breads like muffins or banana bread or something like that, you want it to just mix a little bit, just incorporate it a little bit. So there will still be some pockets of flour and quick breads. Maybe we'll do a quick bread episode of it. So anyway, this one you do want it all mixed in, but you don't want to over mix it. So we'll show you how to do that here in just a bit.
Vanilla's really bad alone, but for me, it's really yummy alone.
So you would take a spoonful of vanilla, and taste it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try that right now? You've never done it.
Yes, I have.
You have not. Let's see how this goes. All right, here's a test. Let's see if Jazlynn. I don't think she's gonna like it. It's not a spoonful. I'm giving her like a quarter of a teaspoon to see what she thinks of it on its own.
Wait, did I put my mouth on it?
It's gross, isn't it?
No.
Your eyes are getting watery because you don't like it.
I do.
It doesn't taste good.
It does.
We'll see how long she goes without getting anything to drink to wash it down. This is pure vanilla too. It's not vanilla flavor. I just walked away and she went.
I didn't. I'm getting stuff off my lip.
Right.
So we're gonna put our vanilla in.
Look, I haven't got a drink yet.
We'll mix that ever so slightly, and then we'll do our
I haven't got a drink yet, and it has been 2 hours.
Whatever.
The best way to put flour into the mixer is on parchment paper after you've sifted it. Only a little bit came out. Throw that in.
Well, it has been 2 hours, and I haven't got.
It has not been 2 hours.
It looks like dough. It looks
So you just saw how we mixed it. We didn't want to mix it too much because it was starting to cool, and that's what creates more gluten. So what we're going to do is see if Jazlynn can use her muscles here. We're going to finish it off by hand. This has more of a pound cake. It's like just a little bit denser in texture. Next thing that goes in is sour cream, and that gets folded. So what I'm doing is a very stiff batter. And then we're going to fold in our sour cream. And then we're going to fold it in. And this will soften up that batter a little bit. So here, guys, see if you can give it a try.
This is me right now.
Don't be flexing.
I know how to.
You have to have a strong muscle, don't you, on this one?
Mm-hmm.
So Jazz just tastes the batter, and she has her happy dance going on. Watch it back here. So this is what it looks like now. It's a little bit looser, but all of the sour cream is incorporated into the bowl. And then now we are going to, or I'm going to put it in the pan.
I'm in the bathroom!
She's
Well,
washing her hands.
Oh my.
So here it is. It is in the pan. I smoothed it out a little bit. It's not perfect. It will rise quite a bit. We're going to put it in the oven. It usually takes longer than an hour. So you kind of have to keep an eye on it. The key is that the cracks in the top, this is a note from my grandma, from Granny. The cracks in the top need to look dry, not wet. You can, if you want, use your to put in and test to make sure it's done.
Dry, not wet. You can't.
You'll be able to look at the cracks in the top. If they are super wet looking, it's not ready. I always use a skewer because I don't want it to flop if I'm making it for family. She's over here eating leftover batter and like sour cream and stuff. So we'll see you in a bit. Her hair is going to look different because now we're going to do her hair while it bakes. Her hair's done. So it took about an hour and a half for the cake to bake. And what it looks like, it's not wet or anything. It's still warm to the touch, but what I do is I either have a board or if you have a flat plate, I'll flip it out onto this and then I'll flip it back onto what I want to serve it on. And in this case, I have like an old school cake carrier. So I'll show you how I flip it. I'm always nervous when I do this, especially when it's still a little bit warm.
And when she's serving it to people, if she messes up.
Because I don't want it to fall apart. So I'm going to flip it. Ooh, my board just bent, so we gotta put your hand under it. I'll push this out. Let's see. It's coming. Maybe not.
Oh, it's coming a little bit. Push it down more. Oh, more.
Nope, it's not coming enough. Hold on. So,
Oh,
if that's
no.
the case, I'll take a butter knife and I'll go around the edges. And I'll go around the side and see if it loosens it up. Stay along the
Edge.
pan so I don't cut into the cake. Well, let's hope it doesn't.
On the
because
bottom.
It's greasy. It's old. There we go.
This is the first time you done it.
I'm going to take it and go against the bottom of my pan.
Bye-bye.
And it just kind of released, as you see. This is why I like the two pans where the bottom comes out. And then,
Bye-bye. I'm gonna follow
and you'll watch your show. It's really late right now. And then we'll flip it back. And then here it is. It is now done. So you kind of saw me troubleshoot a little bit. And you can see it. Can't wait to eat it. I will not cover it until it's completely cool because I don't want the moisture from the heat to make the cake and the crust on top soggy. So I'm going to let it cool for a little bit before I put the lid on it.
Yummy!
So if you like what you saw and you're interested in making this for your family, we are going to share our recipe with you. In order to get our recipe, email us at melissa@sweetharmonyky.com. And I'll be sure to get you the recipe along with the instructions. And you can always refer back to this video if you need to see how we did things.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. And don't forget to share this video so you and your friends can make it, or you can make it for any occasion. And hit the notification bell to know when we post a new video each week. Bye! I love yogurt.
Huh?